Welcome to this i-Ching reading for the month of June 2024. I'm Helen, a kinesiologist. The way that I work with the i-Ching reading is to muscle test, in other words, body test, the appropriate hexagram from the i-Ching that is applicable for the entire population for this month. The i-Ching, also known as the Book of Changes, originates in ancient China and was brought to the West 1800s and became really popular in the 1940s and thereafter. It does not predict, it does not prescribe, it invites one to engage with the message, which is pure suggestion, and to notice what resonates, what responses come up, and to work with one's own intuition. Because the i-Ching, when engaged from a participatory point of view, invites and allows much room for one's own intuition to come to the surface, to be heard, to be seen, to be felt, to be known, and then to be actualized in one's life. So on that note, I invite you now to, wherever you are, just pause, whatever you're doing, and just sigh out, just exhale thoughts, emotions, any tension, just let that all go. In other words, we allow it to be as it is without placing our attention on it. Taking a slow inhalation, letting that go, and just having the intention now to be fully present with the information that comes through so that your intuition can respond most appropriately. And if you can internally repeat now after me, I trust 100% that the information that I now hear and receive is 100% for my highest good. And I trust that my intuitive response is 100% for my highest good. Breathe into that. Exhale. Release that out completely. Let that go from your mind. You bring your complete attention, your whole body, feeling yourself grounding down. And now we can proceed into looking at the hexagram from the i-Ching for the month of June 2024. And it is 49, the co-hexagram. And this speaks to change. Something we can all relate to. There are different types of change in life, and the one referred to in this reading is the inevitable change. It is a natural, beneficial change, not a forced change. And so we are called to respond appropriately to change, just as nature responds to a change in season. Looking at this hexagram, we see the lower trigram consisting of a yang line followed by a yin and followed by another yang. And this is known as Li and represents fire, which of course is all about transformation. The upper trigram of two yang lines followed by a yin is known as Tui and represents the marsh. And so we see fire within the waters of the marsh. Fire and water have a complementary relationship. Fire evaporates water, while water extinguishes fire. With the evaporating of the water in the marsh, we can see more clearly. And when a fire is extinguished, there is perhaps a sigh of relief or joyful exclaims as new life has an opportunity of emerging. Return to this imagery often to notice what aspects of it are relevant in your life. Such awareness assists the process of change. A passage from the I-Ching, based on the Tao and Confucianism, says, "We must learn to accept change properly, and this means learning and profiting from change." We also have to time our actions correctly and to take the right direction. It is wrong to act for materialistic or self-seeking reasons. Other people must be taken into account. End quote. We always have a choice in the process of change, and this time is no different to any other. How we choose to engage with the change and how we choose to see the change, totally up to each of us. Surrendering to the change is very different from being a victim of change. It starts with perspective and is expressed through attitude or emotion. So watch those areas this month of June. Watch out for unconscious reactive patterns, because these can sabotage the benefits of change. And the change that we are all experiencing can be extremely beneficial if we allow it. In other words, if we don't resist it. By accepting that the earth will never be the same as yesteryear, and likewise neither will we, then we can move forward with grace, and perhaps even see this time as an adventure full of opportunities and potential. Like with the reading for May, timing plays an important role. If you have to be the instigator of change in your personal life, let it come from your heart space and not from the reactive shadow. Invest time to meditate, contemplate, and hold in your heart the people that will be impacted by the change, including you. Be also mindful this month of fear underlying your reasons for activating change or shying away from change. Fear is a sign that we may be in victim mode or we may be sabotaging ourselves. So take the time to really know for sure that your decisions are stemming from love, care, compassion. For when they are, then they will be received with reciprocity. Remember and be the pure consciousness you are. Change can be a wonderful experience, bringing about growth and expansion. And this is reflective of the wood element, known in TCM to ensure smooth flowing energy throughout the body. Organs linked with wood are the liver and gallbladder. So take care to look after these well. A balanced lifestyle of healthy eating, decent sleep, harmony between work and play, and a joyful attitude will help your wood frequency be nourished and fueled. Be mindful too of setting a harmonious tone for the month of June, which will then resound through your earthly and spiritual experiences of change. Our planet Earth is going through incredible shifts at the moment, and thus we are all shifting too. No one is left out of this one. The geomagnetic storms that have, are, and will take place are intense for humans because we are geomagnetic beings. So if your sleep patterns have been interrupted, either by insomnia or excessive sleeping times, and you can't understand why, this is one of the effects that this shift is having on all of us. On the other end of the scale, we are also experiencing moments of peaking, bursts of creativity or productivity that last for a considerable length of time, allowing us to delve deep, explore, push our boundaries, if we choose to. The type of evolutionary change that is taking place right now in the month of June is offering us freedom, freedom of thought, and freedom of movement. And on that note, I invite you now to slip into a short, gentle meditation with me as we take our gaze inwards. Just take a moment to acknowledge whatever came up for you as you heard these words from the I-Ching hexagram number 49. Whatever came to the surface in whatever way, let there be an acceptance and allowing. Breathe in and now exhale and simply allow that to be put to the side. As we choose to focus on stillness. Let the stillness remind you of the pure consciousness you are. Allow yourself to feel the vibration, the sensation of pure consciousness throughout your entire being, physically and metaphysically. Connect now with the change that you feel, that you notice taking place within and around our planet Earth. Perhaps you feel it in the body. Perhaps you notice it mentally. Maybe it comes through for you in a visualization. Simply allow your awareness and your consciousness to bring forth a heightened awareness of the change that is taking place within our planet. Take a deep breath in as you acknowledge that. And then exhale peace, calm, acceptance. Throughout your being, which means this radiates throughout Earth's being as well. And let's repeat that once more, breathing in, acknowledgement of the deep change and shifting that Mother Earth is experiencing right now. Hold that for a moment and then let that go with all your love, with all your calm acceptance and peace. Sending that out around your immediate field and further, further, further afield. And now bring your attention to any change that is happening in your life. Perhaps it's already begun. Perhaps you are sensing something. Perhaps you know of a change you need to make. Or maybe somebody near you, close to you, is making a change and you are indirectly observing this, experiencing this. See what comes up for you, be it mental, emotional, physical, sensational. And just observe without identifying. Observe without taking anything personally. And now breathe into that, deep into the heart of that change. And exhale out trust and acceptance. And once more, breathing in the heart of all change that is taking place in your life, around your life. Pausing in that. And then trust as you let go and exhale. And feel that trust moving through you, around you, throughout your life. And feel that surrender, surrendering trust, weaving its beauty of new life throughout all areas, all places, all spaces. And then let that go. Let all of your focus go, bringing your mind to stillness. Feeling grounded in your whole body and feeling grounded no matter what change brings. Thank you for journeying with me through this I-Ching. And I wish for you a meaningful month of June as we all transition through change individually and collectively.